Begin now. I woke up this morning and I said, instead of waiting for a good day to happen, waiting around, ups and downs, I just said, so good, change the color to my phone.
Good morning, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. I don't know why I'm so excited. Thanksgiving's cool, though, right? Thanksgiving's pretty cool. I can be a little bit of curmudgeon with holidays, but yeah. What's up, Teach? What up, Nader? How you guys doing this morning? Good to see y'all. Good to see you guys. Teach, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? You ready to have some weird conversations with extended family? Is that what you're doing? It's Thanksgiving already, Neuter. That means the only holiday left after only one remains after today, and that is Christmas. Eating food and napping, plus hanging Christmas lights on houses. Houses? Damn, dude. You got a busy day. I haven't hung Christmas lights on our house in years now. Mother-in-law's and mine. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. You're doing it, man. You're helping out other people on your Thanksgiving. You're giving thanks by hanging lights. Absolute role model over here. They have a cheating stick, so I shouldn't have to get on the roof. Wait, what is that? Hang lights cheating stick? A cheating stick? No Ladder Pro? What's it called? No Ladder Pro is the brand? No Ladder Pro. Oh, cool. Look at that. Huh. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Hey. Isn't that nice? Stay tuned for my review later. Oh, you haven't used it yet? That's cool. I like that. I guess you have to buy all these clips too. What's up, Okitoes? Good morning. You got to get all these little light clips too, don't you? Yeah. That's expensive, man. Holy shit. Was that $60? Was this $60? What the? Hold on. Currently unavailable, dude. They're unavailable. $68.99, dude. That's 1 cent away from 69. Nice. Oh, okay, 50 for $10. Yeah, cool. Well, that's interesting. I'll have to look into that. I'll have to look into that for like next year, maybe. I'll have to check that out. I'll have to check that one out. Yeah. Nice. Almost. All right, y'all. I'm not going to be live for too long this morning. We just get to come hang out for an hour or two, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. You know, we're just, chilling, that kind of thing. Do little hardcore leveling. Not gonna die. I can't die. You got the bird cooking? Nope. Hell no. Hell no. Ain't got no bird cooking. We are doing we have only one deli turkey this year, kids. One of my kids, okay, my oldest kid, he eats like a vegetarian. We'll like put a plate out of like fruit and vegetables and like chicken nuggets, and he'll eat all the fruit and vegetables first, which is great. I love that. And then my youngest loves meat. Hey, what's up, buddy? But we're having a family over, like a Friendsgiving type of thing, because neither of us have like extended family here, and they have a young kid too. Hey, whoa, buddy. They have a young kid too, and so our kids all get along also. Anyway, they are vegetarian. So, yo, Sky's okay with the Prime sub, dude. Thank you, welcome. I very much appreciate that. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks, Sky. The family coming over is vegetarian. So we're doing turkey thighs. We're doing turkey thighs. Have you guys ever had just turkey thighs? Because it's just going to be it's just going to be my wife and I really eating turkey. And then our kids aren't going to they don't really care. They don't really care about turkey. I'm looking forward to it though. Turkey thighs are amazing. I love thigh meat in general. Thank you, Sky. I appreciate it, man. Yeah. That means a lot, dude. Thanks for the sub. Is that like the carnival turkey legs? No, those are turkey legs, not turkey thighs. Hell yeah, W's. Hell yeah, W's. Happy Turkey Day! Villain, what's good with you, man? What you doing today? Happy Turkey Day, man. Thighs aren't part of the leg anatomy? Well, they are, but it's not... They are, but it's not like the turkey leg you get at the Ren Fair. It's not like the turkey leg you get at the carnival. It's not that. Eating turkey tits and napping out. What you doing today? Same difference, pretty much. Watching some football. Hang out with some friends, eat a little turkey, have a good time. The funk of the us. Hey, Foxy. Hey, Foxy. Tomorrow I thought I was going to be able to play for a little longer, but my wife has a hair appointment at some point, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll probably definitely be on in the morning. I just don't know how long we'll be on in the morning. I really want to run Sunken Temple tomorrow, guys. Or as Peaches W in clips, Funk Guys. That is the greatest emoji. Sunken Temple will be fun, yeah. Sunken Temple will be chill. I'm looking forward to it. But I'm also scared of it. We're listening to the Doobie Brothers playlist today, guys. We had our quest for a Doobie Brothers playlist yesterday, and I thought, you know what? That's a good playlist. Let's listen to the Doobie Brothers, dude. I woke up early as hell this morning. I don't know why. I just couldn't sleep anymore. I've been going to bed earlier and waking up earlier, which is kind of nice, actually. It's kind of nice to be up. I feel like Tej is an early riser also. What am I in combat from? What in the hell am I in combat from? Why am I in combat? Holy shit, dude. That is scary. Just like randomly be in combat. Is it a kind of country music? I would say it's classic rockish. The Doobie Brothers. I go to bed late and get up early. Oh, okay. You're one of those people who don't need sleep, huh? Must be nice. Must be nice. You freak. Yeah, dude, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Almost done. Almost done with the Jadenar, guys. Almost done with the first part of Jadenar. This place gets sketchy, though. This place does get sketchy. I think a lot of people die here. Yeah, you see that big red spot? A lot of people die here. Here in Jadenar. I need to kill more of these fellhounds. Dude, take your shield off. This guy's leveling deep prot over here. Stop it, dude. Okay, I could take 2 of those on. I think the only way I get dogs is to take more than one on at a time, though. I like fighting casters. What's the plan for today's run? Today's sesh? I don't know. Maybe just do some questing? Maybe do like a princess run? That'd be cool. I'd love to do like a princess run. Let's see if there's anything going on right now. I don't want to do a Maradon full run. I don't want to do a Maradon full run, you know? That's a long time. That's a long time. I would do a Maradon princess run. If a Sunken Temple run forms, I would maybe consider it. Maybe. If it formed like really soon. Although, a 52 is kind of low. 52 feels low, honestly. Real gamers go in when the blast boss is a skull. Yeah, I don't know about all that. I don't know about all. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. Looking for more ZF need all. I could run that. Looking for one more tank for Maradon. You think that's the way to do it? If you're a healer, you could do that. Yeah. If you're a healer, you could do that. That's fine. If you're a healer, you can get away with that. You know what? We're just gonna do a nice little hammy. Nice little hammy. Don't daze me. Don't daze me. Don't daze me, bro. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you could heal. You could probably heal like Wailing Caverns Dead Mines at like level 16. You know, if you're a healer, you can kind of get away with stuff like that. Back like 3-4 years ago, we were running dungeons in 10-man groups, and the last half dungeons were indeed Skull. I called it Noob Core. Might start doing Ungoro at 49. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do Ungoro at 49. Holy moly. By the way, I've heard the Ultra Hardcore add-on creator moved on EU server. Do you have any similar idea? Oh yeah, he's on Bonnie's dad is on Bonnie's dad is on the EU server now. Yeah. He made a guild found mode for Ultra Hardcore, and he started a guild on the EU server. And he's got people like Guzu playing too, which is so freaking cool, dude. I love Guzu. Guzu is so fun to watch. Definitely just like a very chill vibe streamer. I like him a lot. Do you have any similar idea to move to EU? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately, no. That's unlikely. I do have an EU account, but the sub ran out. Because I did an event a month or so ago on the EU server with a friend, with a homie named It's Jaunty TV. W streamer right there, if you don't know him. And yeah, I did a little bit. I did an event there, so I got a sub there. But after this character dies or gets to 60, I'm probably gonna move over to Night Slayer and start prepping that, or I might jump on Mr. Pandaria a bit more. We'll see. Mr. Pandaria is getting a new raid in a week or two. Mr. Pandaria is getting a new raid, and so I'm excited about that. I'm very excited about that. So we'll see. I mean, we'll definitely do some Mr. Pandaria on stream. I don't know how much. Is that the quest? I thought I had 2 quests to turn in down here. No? Yes? Yes? That's a lot of experience. Cleansing Fellwood, speak to Nephian, collection of the bath water. Where's that? All the way at the top there. Okay, we'll do that. Let's go up and then back down. I know you want the Blood Elf character. What preparations you want to make before TBC? I don't know if I want to level an alt. So I have a level 60 Warlock. I don't know if I want to ride with that or not as an alt. It could be fun on a PvP server, a Warlock. I know Warlocks in Burning Crusade are pretty nasty because you can do Soul Link and Siphon Life together, which is pretty fun. But I'm also thinking I might just want to play a Druid. Because that would also be really cool and fun. And then play like a Resto Druid in arenas. I really like healing. I really like to heal in PvP. Like that's the role that I've found that I enjoy the most. Especially in like battlegrounds and stuff. Although I did play a Frost Mage in Dragonflight arenas, solo shuffle arenas, and that was really fun. Siphon Life plus Drain Life while Soul Linked. Yeah, right, dude? Yeah. I think that's the idea. I think that's the idea. It's yeah. Warlock and Burning Crusade gets pretty nutty. The orc racial. Miss B, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, doesn't the orc racial get nerfed in Burning Crusade though? Doesn't the orc racial get nerfed in Burning Crusade, guys? Isn't the stun is like it's 25% in classic? Doesn't it get nerfed in TBC? Who knows? Yes, happy Thanksgiving to all who celebrate. And even if you don't celebrate, happy Thanksgiving. Because it's America. I mean, it's Thursday. But, you know, Thursday's still a good day. Thursday, in my opinion, one of the greatest days of the week. Because you got the anticipation of the weekend coming in. Right? Does that make sense? The listed number does, the actual number does not. Are we talking about WoW math again? Where the numbers don't make sense? What do you mean? Mondays are pretty good. You're a Monday fan, huh, Teach? I didn't know you were a fool and psychopath. I've never heard of someone being a Monday fan. You know, I kind of like Mondays too, because that means I'm like streaming full days. It's because no one is productive on Monday. Yeah, Mondays, everyone got that. Monday and Tuesday is your weekend, Miss B. Okay, cool. Got it, yeah. Yeah, you still resist the same percentage of stuns per stun attempt, but the listed percentage on the racial somehow went down. Yeah, well, they changed it, didn't they? They changed the tooltip, but you're saying they didn't change the code? Is that what you're telling me? You told me they changed the tooltip, but not the code? That's crazy. That's crazy. Miss B, I remember you're doing a double today. I hope your day at work is as good as it can be, and the people that you say don't tip actually give you a fat ass tip. We get that massive tip. There's got to be someone in there, right? Yeah. What kind of restaurant do you work at, Miss B? What kind of food do you guys do? And are you guys having like a Thanksgiving thing today? Like a Thanksgiving plate, like a special? What I think is up is the tooltip now shows the proper percentage, and it's lower than they said it was at first. Oh, Smoky Sweets, thank you, dude. That's a very nice thing to say. I appreciate that. Thanks for being here, dude. Happy Thanksgiving. But no internal numbers were changed. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Okay, well, so Orc Warlock could be the TBC alt for, yeah. Orc Warlock could be the alt for TBC. Pauls, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys have a wonderful day with full bellies and uncomfortable conversations with your extended family. if that's happening, you know, if that's happening, I hope it's great. I'm gonna house an entire casserole and there's nothing anyone can do to stop me. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I respect it. I respect the commitment. Lucky for me, I get to stay home today. We did the family get together already on Sunday. Ah, okay, cool. Nice. Okay, now I gotta go to the frickin' Barrens. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna skip out on the rest of Felwood for now. I'm just gonna go turn in some quests. Chill. What are we doing? What are we doing? The level, because I also need to go to. I kind of fricked up. I didn't get the right quest. I had a quest from Ironforge about oozes, and then I deleted it because I was making space, and now I have to get it back. Okay, but as we travel up through here, I'm gonna try to snipe a songflower. Looks like there's no songflower here. I work at one of the oldest running taverns in the US. It's a semi-fine dining place. Steak, seafood, pasta. Okay, yeah, nice. We do have a special menu today, and the Thanksgiving platter is on there. Hell yeah. That's really cool. I went out to eat for Thanksgiving one year. What happened was we were driving cross country. It was I had just gotten out of the military, and I was stationed on the West Coast. My family's on the East Coast. And so we drove cross country. My now wife and I drove cross country, and we stopped at my brother, who was stationed in Texas in the Army. He was in the Army. I was in the Navy. And we went to this really nice steakhouse.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, Jacardo, happy Thanksgiving to you too, man. We went to this really nice steakhouse, and we got like they had like the Thanksgiving platter. So we got that, and we all got that, and my brother's like, you got to try the steak too. So we also got like steaks. It was like it was really cool. It was really nice. My brother now lives on the West Coast. And I live in North Carolina. So yeah, the family's all over the place, man. So it's just us and some friends today, which is nice. Honestly, I kind of prefer a Friendsgiving sometimes, you know, your chosen family. East Coast, Beast Coast. I like them both. What can I say? I'm a huge fan of the coasts. I haven't done a whole lot of work in the Midwest, but I'm sure there's places in the Midwest that I would also love. Looking for one more tank for Mardon. Full run. I just don't want to do a full run of Mardon, dude. I just don't want to do a full run of Mardon. You know? I just want Princess. Speaking of holidays, how many non-working days, not including weekends, do you have in the US? Like bank holidays? Typically we call them bank holidays, Neuter. It's like when the banks have off, that's like a federal holiday. And I would say, I don't know, 10, 11? How was the zoo yesterday? It started well, and then it ended poorly. It started well, and then it ended poorly. Thanks for asking. How about you, dude? My kids were just like not having it. It was just one of those days. Sometimes you just get those days. It's so funny because it's the first time I've taken them there since the summer. I was off. I'm like doing the stay-at-home dad thing, and they were off in the summer, and so I had them 5 days a week in the summer, and we went to that zoo like at least once a week. And most of the time we had good times, but it's the first time I've taken them there since then. So yeah, it was all right. It started well, and then we had some big feelings, and you know, it's the way it goes sometimes with a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old. I think you know what, it's always like, I think they might be sick type of thing. I'm always thinking like when they have like big feelings like that, or they can't control their emotions, I'm like, are you sick? Are you tired? Right? Are you hungry? You know, those are the big questions that you have to ask, I feel like. We tried to go to the light show at our zoo, but it didn't happen. Too many big emotions. Yeah. Yeah. We went to a light show for Christmas a year or two ago. There's like a light show around here. And we did not stay for very long because it was late past bedtime and, you know, big feelings. And it was like, well, you know, I'm not going to drag you around here kicking and screaming. You get used, you know, when you have young kids and you take them in public, you just get used to them like making a scene and you're just like, yeah, whatever. And I feel like the assumption is like, this is how I look at it. I'm like, either you don't have kids and you don't really understand, or you do have kids, or you have been around young kids and you do understand. And it's like, we can all just look at it like that type of thing. It's like, yeah, it happens. But like as a new parent, I feel like it can be very embarrassing when like it really shouldn't be embarrassing. I feel like it's just like, it is what it is. It was terrible. There was so many people, it took forever to find parking, and then so many people walking around. It was no fun. Kiddos got a toy and oldest rode on the train. Yeah, okay. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. Kids crying doesn't bother me anymore. Been there, I understand. Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, well, whatever. It's all good. I'm gonna get these shards to uncorrupt this shit. This is so weird. This quest is level 55, but these things are only 52 and 53. So let's send it. Let's send it. Do I have any freaking food? Where's my food? Do I not have any stamina food yet left? Did I actually eat it all? Dang, y'all, I gotta go cooking. I gotta go cooking. Yeah, it doesn't bother me anymore either. If I'm out and I hear kids like crying or like, you know, being kids type of thing, I'm like, yeah, I don't even pay them attention. I'm just like, all right, well, sorry that you're going through that. In my head, I'm like, I'm sorry that your kids are doing all that. Good luck. It'll get better. But then for my reward, I got Texas Roadhouse before we drove home. Dude, I haven't had Texas Roadhouse in forever. Samson, what up, bro? How you doing, man? How you doing today, homie? Samson, every time I think of the name Samson, taller. What you doing, man? Every time I think of the name Samson, I think of the movie Half Baked. Do you know what I'm talking about? That scene? It's like, I want to talk to Samson. I don't know if you know that. Yep. Okay, cool. Yep, good. I'm glad, dude. Yeah. That's what I think about. God, I haven't seen that movie in a while. Half Baked? When was the last time y'all saw Half Baked? So many quotable lines in that one, too. Who's coming with me, man? See you, Pause. Thanks for popping in, bro. Jay! Good morning! Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. Taller, just keeping my streak up on the laptop. Okay, fair enough, dude. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. I understand. Taller, how's the druid going? How's the druid going in the guild found? The Mr. Smiley commercial guild. Yeah, dude. That shit is so funny. Are you gonna play normal mode for TBC or go straight into hardcore? I'm playing normal mode. Almost 100% chance I'm just playing normal mode. The only way I wouldn't play normal mode is if there was like an OnlyFangs event and I somehow got invited to it, which would be fun. But even then, I still want to do Prot Paladin raiding, and that's my plan right now. Prot Paladin daytime raid, probably gonna be Thursday. We're gonna start like 10 a.m. to like, I don't know, 1 p.m. something along those lines. It's gonna be somewhere between a 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. window for whoever else can make daytime raids. That's the plan. Funk, what do you think about WoW Midnight coming out 1st of March? That leaves TBC like 1 month. I feel like WoW is used to like staggering stuff like that. You know what that might mean, Jacardo? Midnight coming out in March might mean that we get a really short pre-patch for TBC. It might mean that we only get like a 2 or 3 week pre-patch, which is unfortunate. You're level 32, but you don't have a time opportunity to play for the next 2 days a week. Got it. Got it. And it's mostly a different market. 100%, dude. It's mostly a different market. Yeah. There's definitely going to be some crossover. You know, people that want to play TBC are going to play TBC. People that have time to play both will find a way to play both. You're for sure going to play a Midnight. For the most part, you're either a retailer classic. Yeah, it's true. It does seem like that, doesn't it? I've been trying every expansion since Shadowlands came out. Just because that's when I got back into the game. When I started playing WoW again, I got back into the game because of classic. And I've tried every expansion since then. And I haven't, the thing that I most got into, the one that I've most gotten into was Dragonflight, because Solo Shuffle was really interesting. But I've honestly, I've said this a few times, and I do kind of have high hopes for Midnight because of the no add-on stuff, if they do it right. Now, here's the thing. They want to do all that, like the no add-on, and make content like cater to that no add-on, so it's more simpler, which gives me a vibe that it's going to be more like a Final Fantasy 14 kind of thing, which I think is great. But it might take them an expansion to work through that. It might, like, Midnight might be those growing pains, and then the one after that, I forgot what the expansion was after that. They already named it, right? I feel like the expansion after that might be like Midnight's going to be them fine-tuning it, the no add-ons and everything, and then the expansion after that is when it's going to be, when they're going to have it more developed. I played beta when WoW first came out and played through Lich King, then left after. Unpopular opinion, Lich King was my favorite expansion. Dude, I feel like that's everyone's favorite expansion. You talking about Wrath? Yeah. What's up, Waffle Iron Jumpsuit? Love the name, dude. I think that's the most popular opinion, dude. Most people I talk to say their favorite was TBC. That's fair. That's fair. I stopped in TBC. I didn't play the original Wrath. I didn't play the original Wrath. Or I think Wrath of Lich King would have been my favorite too, because I played Warcraft 3, and like the culmination of Warcraft 3 and the beginning of WoW ending with Lich King and you fighting Arthas, I think is like, it was such a great, like, that storyline started before WoW, and then everyone got to wrap it up together. So I think Lich King has a lot of love. I never played the original Lich King, so I went back and played Lich King Classic, and I've talked about this a few times, but like, first of all, I had already done Nax in 2019 Classic, which is not something that a lot of people did back in 2005, 2006. Nax, what was it, like less than 1% of the population even went into Nax or something in the original, right? So I started Wrath of the Lich King and I'm already back into Nax, which I was just in a few years ago. And let's be honest, classic Wrath is way better than Wrath of the Lich King Nax, in my opinion. And then second of all, dude, it was vehicle quest after vehicle quest after vehicle quest after vehicle quest. It's like they discovered a new technology and they like, that's all they wanted to do was vehicle quests. Like, just let me play my goddamn character. Alduar was cool though. And ICC, I ran through like once in pre-cata and I had a lot of fun. I thought ICC was fun too. I wish I had spent more time in ICC. You will be a catapult and you will like it. In terms of popularity, top 3 are generally Wrath, Legion, and then TBC. That makes sense. That's why I was really hoping for classic Legion, because I never played Legion. I've never played Legion. I didn't really want to get into Legion Remix. Due to the path we took through Warcraft 1, 2, 3, wow, Lich King got credited with best. It was not. I credited it with best at the time. I was off as well. What's your favorite villain? I gotta say, out of all the Wrath, out of all the classics expansions that I missed, I've enjoyed Mists of Pandaria the most. Which I think, I feel like Mists of Pandaria is kind of like a love it or hate it expansion. It's kind of the vibe that I've gotten since Pandaria has been out. It was too hard to find groups. You had to be in hard with a guild to even get grouped. Yeah. I rated hardcore in Wrath. My guild was going for server first. Really, Jacardo? That's awesome, dude. Pause! Happy Turkey Day, brother. Good to see you, man. I love TBC. TBC is the expansion that I played the most back in the day. I played TBC more than Classic. But I just did PvP. And then the last iteration of TBC, I just raided in the first phase. So this time, I'm really hoping to go to Serpent Shrine Cavern, Tempest Keep, Black Temple, Sunwell Plateau. Those are all the ones I'm looking forward to having that experience this time. Because I've never really gone through those raids. Obviously, Mount Highjall, I hear, is pretty shitty, but, you know, it is what it is. It'll be fun. It'll be fun still. I did all PvP the first time. TBC was great when Flying Mounts came out, with them dropping a lot of the ranking for gear stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing for this change too. They're dropping the ranking for gear, except for like shoulders and weapon. But the weapons is at like 1700, which should be pretty achievable for most people anyway, because they're starting the rating at 1500 again, which is what they had in the original Burning Crusade. Burning Crusade was actual best. Charts show Mass Rush to play vanilla. The Mass Rush continues through Burning Crusade, and the chart shows a plateau where the Mass Exodus match the new players coming. TBC is my jam. Legion a close second. Vanilla just behind Legion. The rest kind of blur into meh. Another WoW expansion. Fair. Yeah. Is Legion after Panda? No, Warlords of Draenor is after Panda. So I really think we're not gonna get Warlords of Draenor, and we're not gonna get Legion. Because my prediction, which I've shared before, is that we're gonna get Classic Plus in late 2026 or early 27. That's my guess. So I think Mop is gonna fizzle out. I don't think Warlords of Draenor is a big enough expansion for them to care about. They're also seeing a massive drop in players on those classic servers. Now, part of the reason obviously is because anniversary servers are out, right? The other classic expansions is the new classic server that started in 2019. Those other expansions did not compete with another classic server. So that's you're already splitting the player base. But even beyond that, I just don't think Mop is as popular. Jorik, what up, man? That's a great emote to come into. That's a great emote to come into the chat with. So the question is, what do they do with Mr. Pandaria characters, right? What do they do with all those classic players? They're gonna go. They're not gonna get rid of them, right? They're gonna merge them into retail. They're gonna have to merge them into retail, and that's gonna piss everyone off. I feel like that's just gonna piss everyone off, dude. Don't you think? Like the retail players are gonna get pissed off that people are bringing these. The retail players are gonna get pissed off that they're bringing the all this gear, the tier 3 gear from Classic, the Scarab Lord, right? People are gonna be upset about that in retail, and then Classic players are gonna be upset because most of them don't care for retail at all. You're thinking anniversary TBC goes TBC, then Lich King, and then Classic Plus in a few years. I can see that too. I'm convinced Thorin, Warlords of Draenor, Khadgar knocked us out, magical coma, while he helped the Legion set up for the invasion. Oh shit? We talking conspiracies? We talking conspiracies now? Oh shit, dude, I forgot to check. I forgot to get this. Oh, dude, I forgot to get this flight path. I'm an idiot. Right? I didn't get this flight path. You know why? Because I'm used to playing Horde. I'm used to playing Horde. 23 of the Druid. Nice posy. Let's go, dude. How's cat form? How's the old kitty cat working out? Don't you not get what is it? Don't you not get Ferocious Bite until like later on? Like you get cat form and then you don't get Ferocious Bite for a while. Don't you think that people who played anniversary version of Classic after TBC will be back to the Classic servers? Oh, 32? Holy, yeah, dude, that's so silly. It's so silly that Ferocious Bite is until level 32. Cat form was more fun with the buff. Yeah, everything was more fun with the buff, except for Shadow Priest. And drain tank Warlock. 1 button rotation until 30. You don't even use the finisher. Was it Rip or Rake? Don't you think that people who played anniversary version of Classic after TBC will be back to the Classic servers? You mean the Classic era servers, Neuter? The servers that are Classic forever? I got buffed. I didn't even say thank you. I'm such a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit. A lot of the classes don't get key kit pieces until 32, 36. Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, I know Warrior doesn't. Warrior doesn't come online until like 40. I thought there was a merchant here. Is there not? Hunter trainer, druid trainer, pet trainer, flight master. All right. I made a 60 lock in prep for TBC. Building a druid now for group world PvP. Locks own world PvP and TBC. Do they? Yeah. The non-anniversary classic that is still in life support for some reason. I've heard that too, Neuter. Yeah, I don't know what's... I think people just love Classic Era, and it doesn't take them much to keep up with it, so they just keep it up for the people who love it. Like, better to have it than not have it, I guess. If people really want to do Classic Era like over and over again for a server that's already done progressing, then it's there for them. I suppose that's the reasoning. I have a lock. My druid is... You starting to have some gold too? Yeah, I don't know whether I want to do. That's the thing I'm thinking about. I could do a warlock as an alt for TBC, which is cool. And become like a menace in world PvP, because let's be honest, world PvP is going to be nutty. I actually think world PvP and Burning Crusade this go around is going to be a little nutty. I mean, and by that I mean it's going to be a lot of fun. I think the world PvP is going to be a lot of fun in Burning Crusade on Night Slayer. It's going to be toxic. It's going to be so toxic, dude. But, you know, that's part of the fun. That's part of the fun. Warlock could be cool. Druid would be nice for... What would Druid be nice for? Druid would be nice for gathering, but let's be real. I'm not going to go gather shit. If my main is going to be a Prod Paladin, then that'll be my moneymaker anyway. So I don't really care about making money. The only reason I would do a Druid in TBC is to either see if I have fun with Feral or Resto in PvP. Feral looks really fun, but really hard, and I don't know if I have the skill to do that. I feel like I don't really have the skill to do that, honestly. Or to get the skill, I would have to play a ton of arenas, and I typically don't play a ton of arenas anymore. I played some arenas in MOP on my Mistweaver, but I never really got there, which I kind of regret, because Mistweaver and Miss Pandaria was also really fun. On original Burning Crusade, we used to air raid Stormwind with Locks, Druids and Rogues, calls the massive carnage. Hell yeah, dude! Dude, that you know that's gonna happen again too, especially with in Most Wanted. Are you in Most Wanted, Samson? I feel like Most Wanted is going to do some demented stuff. Most Wanted is a guild on Night Slayer right now that's all about like the world PvP. It feels like, which is really cool, because that's kind of what Classic WoW, you know, that's a huge part of Classic WoW. It's that world PvP. It's that faction identity, and it's cool that they're you know, the way they're playing right now is kind of bringing that back. Or like, maybe not bringing it back, but certainly highlighting it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the boof. All right, let's go to Darknesses. Oh, we got a train too. Okay, yeah. What do we get at 52? Anything good? New battle shout? Let's go, dude. New battle shout? Hell yeah. New freaking battle shout. That's going to be massive. That's literally upgrades my DPS by a lot. I released the Demon in Elwyn last week. Lobies were freaking out. Did you do the Infernal? That's awesome, Samson. I did I got High Warlord on my Warlock on Night Slayer. Dude, that could be fun to bring back out. That could be a lot of fun to bring back out. Honestly, I had a lot of fun. You know, people were bitching about the Alterac Valley grind or whatever. I actually enjoyed it. Like, I actually enjoyed it. Now, I didn't rush. I didn't rush to the end all the time. Like, that's not fun. You know, so call me a sandbagger or whatever. You're right for not going for the quick win. But it was cool, man. It was cool, like fighting around the towers in mid. I had a lot of fun. I don't know what to call the current troll. Double Agent Huju. Dings 30. Nice, bro. Hell yeah. You're grinding, man. Getting that grind on, baby. Sometimes I go live and I forget to go live on TikTok too. But that's okay. It's not a big deal. Maybe I will do the Warlock. I'll have to look into it. After meeting you in Alterac Valley, I will raid with you on that same account. Yeah, dude. That's right. Villain's gonna raid with us in Burning Crusade. He deleted a rank 13 priest to come over to Horde. Baller, dude. That's quite the sacrifice. I summon him. Usually I'll get a few kills before they kill me, but it's awesome to get killed and watch your demon take out NPCs and lobbies after you die. Wait, do you get dishonorable kills? Have you gotten demoted at all? Because I think there's some kills there that are I think there's some NPCs there that'll count, right? For a dishonorable. I guess in Burning Crusade it doesn't matter anymore. If you've already gotten the gear that you want, it doesn't really matter. Yo, Meals, how you doing, dude? All right, we got some questies to turn in. 1, 2. And then some available as well. Very nice. And then we need to go to Ironforge. Do I need to go to Booty Bay? I need to do... Okay, you know what I need to worry about? I need to worry about potential, like, a Sunken Temple prep. What level are we up to? Level 52. Level 52 now. Trick is you only target honorable kills. After you die, the demon is released from you and becomes a free agent, and it will attack everything. And its kills don't count for or against you. Ah... Okay. Now that's some demon shit. That's insane. Yeah, there's been some close calls. There's been some close calls. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. 1.3% lowest health. Yeah, it happened in Darkshore when I was like level 14. That was the lowest. The Real Sad Bird, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I appreciate it. Tank CF, I have mallet. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. I think he's saying the dark side has cookies. I need to train. I need to train warrior. I need to train warrior. I gotta go play WoW myself. Stay safe. Thanks, Meals. Follow back. I'm missing 6 for goals. Yeah? You got it, man. I got you. I got you, sad bird. What goal you hitting, dude? Where does this quest go? March of the Silithid. Does this go to Silithus? Oh, Gadgetsan. Okay, cool. Cool. Hell yeah. Thank you guys for the likes over on TikTok. I really appreciate that. It helps me a ton. Dude, everyone's looking for tanks, and I'm like, no. You know what I would do, though? I would do a princess run. I would love to do a princess run right now, potentially. Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate that, dude. Very helpful. Very helpful. Looking for a tank for DM? Should be Gadget to Salt Flats or Gadget to Bug Cave. Yeah. Is that the Pawn Takes Queen one? Looking for a tank for DM if you want to start another warrior. I don't want to start another warrior. I just leveled. I just leveled a warrior. I just leveled a warrior to 60 earlier this year on Doomhow. An undead female warrior, which I loved, and I got Prebis on it too. Never rated, but I got Prebis on it. Went through all the level 60 dungeons, tanked all the level 60 dungeons. It was a ton of fun. It was awesome. It was awesome. But after this warrior, like I'm done. I'm done. I'm probably done with hardcore for, you know, a little bit. You know, it's time to move on, do some more fun things. I've played a lot of hardcore, and it's always nice to go back to hardcore. It's always fun. It's always good to go back to hardcore. It's always exciting. I truly enjoy it. I truly enjoy it. But, you know, I need variety. I need variety. I need a little variety. I love my warrior tank. Said he died at 34. Oh, I'm sorry, Brandon. Yeah, that's rough, dude. If you find another player, a horde player, and he come to kill you, this character die forever. Yes, but this is a PvE realm. All the hardcore realms are PvE, so I would have to flag myself. I would have to flag myself for PvP for that to happen somehow, some way. So yeah. I'm going to try to tank as bear. Honestly, dude, Posy, I would say bear tank is better than warrior tank at early levels. So you're probably better off tanking yourself anyway instead of getting a warrior. Warrior tanking at like 20 or whatever. It's tough, man. It's tough to hold threat. You just don't generate enough rage. I feel like that's the real issue. You know, we do it anyway, but it's you know, you don't have whirlwind. Yo, is that you, Posy? That's Posy. What up, brother? Yeah, I feel like druid tanking is really nice. I was thinking about druid tanking for I turned too late. No big deal, dude. All good. Let's go to... Did a level 40 die? Rip. Marys, thanks for the likes. What am I doing now? Jesus. I don't know how to play this character. What am I doing? Where am I going? What's this? Okay, that's Sunken Temple. That is... Oh, I need to go to Hinterlands? Ugh! Druid loses Fairy Fire in TBC? What? What do you mean? They lose Fairy Fire? Are you going to do TBC? I am, Brandon. I'm going to play TBC for sure. I'm excited about it. I'm very excited about TBC. I have high hopes for TBC. It's effectiveness against rogues or less. Oh, you mean like you mean like it doesn't keep them out of stealth. Hey, Nets. It's just less effective against rogues. Thank you. It's easier for them to get rid of it. Gotcha. Let's see, 6 stam, 24 attack power. No, I think mine is better. Right? Or not, actually. Hold up. They're both male. 14 strength versus 24 attack power. 24 attack power is basically 12 strength. 12 strength and 6 stamina versus 14 strength, 2 stamina. I guess I'll put it on. Yeah, why not? That's fine. Okay, cool. We'll send that. A little more armor too. I'd love to have plate, but you know, just doesn't always drop. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. This item that never procs. I wanted to have some fun with it, but it never procced. God, I have so much mage weave. Good lord. Get rid of Essence of Fire. I don't need that crap. I don't need Vanquisher's Sword either. I could just sell it, but I'm like scared to sell it. I don't like it. You were only 7 when TBC came out, so glad to see a childhood memory back. Dude, nice. Nice. I was a little bit older when TBC came out. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. The thick armor kit. Let's go. What are we armor kitting? Definitely the gloves. What else? Legs, hands, or feet? Legs. Those legs are pretty good. Legs. I'll do the legs. Let's get that thick armor kit on there. What else? What else do we got? What else do we got? Red wolf meat. I don't know if I ever got the recipe for that or not. Also, don't need all that mystery meat. White spider meat. I have so much mage weave, dude. So much mage weave. The thing I'm looking forward to is the better gear in TBC for druids. Right now I'm level 40 and still rocking high 20s gear because there's very little good strength gear. Yeah, there really is. There's not good strength gear in Scarlet Monastery that is leather. First time when I play WoW, I play Cataclysm, and I do not understand why people hate Cataclysm and love Lich King more. Yeah, I think Lich King has a lot of love because there's a lot of people that played through, you know, people, old ass people like me back in the day played Warcraft 3, and then they played World of Warcraft, and that story kind of ended in Wrath of the Lich King. Like, it was all wrapped up neatly in a bow. So I think that's one reason people liked it. Plus, all the raids in Wrath of the Lich King when they came out were pretty good. My stepdad played since Warcraft 3, WoW beta, and still plays. Yeah? Does he play retail? As an OG guy, Lich King was an epic ending. Plus, we got dragon mounts. Yeah, that's true. You did get dragon mounts. You did get the dragon mounts. That's a good point. Do I make any money from these? I make 1 silver from these, but I don't need money. I think that's enough. How much skill do I need? How much skill do I need for I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't ever want to do that. I don't think I need this anymore either. I hope not anyway. Burning, I'm burning for you. That. I don't want that. Don't want coal. ADG baller. You know, it just comes. It just comes when you quest, man. It just comes at this level. He plays retail, but complains and makes me hop on Mop Classic with him. I've been playing Mop Classic too. I've actually been really enjoying Mop Classic. I've been really enjoying Mop Classic. I didn't play it originally, so Mop Classic has been my favorite. Mop Classic has been my favorite of all the ones so far. He's so hyped for Throne of Thunder drop. Me too, dude. Me too. Me too, man. I'm also very excited for Throne of Thunder drop because I've never been in there and it looks so fun. I went on there in the for the PTR for like a little bit, but that was it. Just a little touch, just a little bit. I'm burning for you. Let's sell all this crap. Sell. And then we go to... We're going to make some pit stops. We're going to go to Theramore. And we're going to go to Ratchet. We're going to go to Ratchet. Let's see if there's any princess quests going. Looking for Mara, looking for one more off tank. Marius, thanks for the follow. Welcome, dude. We have two different views. He likes the old school medium speed WoW. I like high keys and M and mythic raids. Okay. You know what? That makes sense, Brandon. Yeah, because he's older and he's probably used to that. He's used to that old school. Yeah, medium speed is good. Medium speed is a good description for it, I feel like. Medium speed. Because mop is like mop heroics. I feel like mop heroics are not easy. You know, they're fairly challenging, but it's not like, if you want the hardest content in WoW right now is retail rating and Mythic Plus. Mop is just the grind is so brutal for rep. It was when Mop came out and all the dailies sucked, but you don't have to do dailies anymore. So anyone and anyone who wants to get into Mista Pandaria now can get into it and not worry about dailies. You don't have to do dailies anymore to get gear. You don't have to do dailies for anything, really. I ran an Arcane Mage. I had to hold back in raids and still maintain top DPS every time. The raid rule used to be top DPS used to get first pick of gear. Ah, nice, dude. Yeah, that's a good rule. I've never seen people try to recruit for an off tank. Did they make the dailies dodgeable? Yeah, as far as I know, you don't have to do any dailies. As far as I know, you don't have to do any dailies anymore. You don't have to do any dailies. You can get all the gear you need. You can get from the Celestial dungeons, which is like the harder dungeons type of thing. When I played Mop with his old guild, the loot master threw me off. But the fact that like there was a fine, you mean like that it wasn't personal loot? I got my Tauren priest to level 90 recently. I just like the look of the panda so much that I never tried Mop simply for that reason. Samson, me too, dude. Me too. I thought when I saw pandas, like when I came back to WoW in 2019 and I saw people playing pandas, someone in my classic guild in 2019 played a panda death knight, and I was like literally so grossed out by that character. And then you know what I did, Samson? I rolled a panda just to get through it. Just, you know, it's like desensitize myself. Beans. Yeah. Beans. And then that happened. Some beans. That's right, dude. That's right. and then I got yeah. Yeah, and then that happened. Brandon, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome. What class you playing for TBC? I'm gonna do Protection Paladin. I'm gonna do protection paladin, and I'm gonna run a raid. I'm gonna run a 1 day raid team, a daytime guild, not a guild, just a daytime raid. Just a daytime raid. Hopefully, I'm gonna do it under. I'm gonna do it in a guild that already exists, called Most Wanted. I'll probably do it there, and then just run a raid within that guild, like a daytime raid. Yeah. It should be chill, man. It should be easy. I'm actually looking forward to the post-nerf content. Like, I just want to go through TBC and have fun. You know, that kind of thing. I'm not looking for TBC to fill that void of like difficult gameplay. I feel like there's other places I can go to have for like difficult gameplay. Have you seen any bots, like fishing bots, in MOP or here? In MOP or here on Doomhell? You're better than me. I lived through the look of gnomes. I couldn't handle 2 dumb-looking tunes. The TBC rep grind is going to hit? Yeah, the TBC rep grind is real, dude. I feel like the TBC rep grind is the worst. Yeah, we know it's fun. We're going to steamroll the fun. Yeah. We're going to treat it like a classic. Where we're just going to have some fun. We're going to get through it. You know, TBC is going to be chill. I'm looking forward to it. It really does blow MOP out of the water in the rep grind. The TBC rep grind is legit, dude. Having to get rep just to get into heroics, dude. That's why people level in dungeons. That's why people level in dungeons. That's why people level in dungeons, even though it's slower. Questing is faster. Show 'em. Good morning, buddy. Always good to see you. Brings a smile to my face. Good thing about the rep grind is when you're done, you're done. Yeah, that'll be nice too, especially with alts. Especially with alts this time around, where they're just transferring that attunement over to any alts that you want to play. And when you level in the dungeon, you learn the damn dungeon before being released into heroic. That's true. The only thing I'll say about that is it's kind of weird how some dungeons like go from normal to heroic, and the heroic version is like, what the fuck? Like, what's the one? Blood Furnace? Like, Blood Furnace is like the first one that is the first dungeon that a lot of people are going to be doing. And then you go to Blood Furnace Heroic and you're just getting beat down. Like, Blood Furnace Heroic is no joke. If I remember. But Blood Furnace Normal is like, you know, you're just like cruising through it. It doesn't matter. That was the recommendation last time. It was to start Blood Furnace, then go to Slave Pens, and then I think it was Monotombs, and then, gosh, I forgot after that. I'm Jack Sparrow. Wee. One day I'm gonna climb up here, and I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna climb up here. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go over here. Wait, and then I'm gonna go on this. Rope here. I'm gonna see if I can land on this rope. Let's see if I can land on this rope. And then go over to. That's not gonna send me over there, is it? That's not gonna be enough. Let's see. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can do it. Hold on. Due to the nature damage, nature is so overtuned. Oh, is that what it is? Nature damage? Fuggy, from time to time, I really do get concerned about pirates IRL. Do you, Shom? I don't think you have anything to be concerned about unless you are on like a shipping. Unless you run like a shipping. Let's see. Can I land on this rope? I can. Okay. I'm going up the rope. I'm going up the rope. I'm going up the rope. How far can I go up the rope? That's pretty far. Oh, okay, okay. That's the farthest I've been. We here. What up, DJ? Good to see you, man. Honestly, I think the thing I'm not looking forward to in TBC is paid boosted tunes. The server will get overloaded with thousands of people who have no idea how to run their tune. Pug groups will be toxic even more than they already are. Okay, what do you think about GDKP, Samson? Do you think there should be GDKP or no? Are you for or against GDKP? You seem like you have a good understanding of the classic WoW social dynamics. I'm curious how you feel about that. Also, where does this define GDKP? It's when you bid for gear using gold. When you bid for gear that drops using gold. Yeah. Let's see, Ancient Egg. I'm looking up Ancient Egg. I forgot where this quest goes. You see, usually I finish this quest when I'm Horde, when I play Horde, because Horde has that really nice, all those really nice elite quests in Jinta Allure, right? That's what it's called, right? That's what it's called, right? Jinta Allure, I think, yeah. But Alliance doesn't really have that, so there's no real reason for Alliance to be here other than the mallet, which I already got against my will. Typically, I just rely on someone else to get the mallet, but I got it myself this time. Not solo. I'm so thankful to have met you. Yo, Mystic, what up, brother? Same to you, brother. Oh my gosh, and coming in with the galaxies again? You gotta chill on those galaxies, bro. That's too much, man. Mystic, dude. Most wanted in the house. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for that galaxy. You're very kind. You're a very kind. You're very kind and very giving individual. You've done a lot. You've done a lot to help me, brother. I'm telling you straight up. You've done a lot to help me. You too, man. You too. Hell yeah. Mystic's the shit, dude. Mystic putting together those Makara tournaments as well. It's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. I respect it. It's a lot of work. You for real, one of the most authentic people I have met. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. That's. I just try to be myself. So I'm glad it's coming out. I'm glad it's coming off that way. Golo,
Gobble.
aka canceled with the 6-month resub. What up, homie? Mystic single-handedly got me to resub. That's what Mystic does, dude. Mystic is a freaking organizer. He's a leader. I answered your GDKP question. Nope, that's pay to win. Greed, need, pass, roll for gear, highest wins, except in raids. Raid leader determines the rules. You don't like the raid rules, then find another raid. Okay, so that's okay. So no GDKP is what you're saying. That's fair. It's a fair take. Top of Airy Peak, Griffin Caretaker has a chain to look for Sharpbeak. Oh yeah? Did I not get that? What happened to that quest? Where? No pay to win in your eyes? Yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Here's my argument for GDKPs, and that is that it makes for a pretty good pug environment. And it's a good reason to roll alts. It's a good reason to make an alt character. But a lot of the gold is from boosters, right? Is from bots. So you know what is I said this the other day, man. It's all fucked. Like the classic that we're playing now is not the classic that came out in 2004, 2005, 2006. Like we're playing a different classic. Like we were talking about WoW tokens on TBC the other day. Like Yeah, I mean, I wish WoW tokens weren't in the game, but I also wish bots weren't in the game. I wish Black Lotuses didn't cost 300 fucking gold, you know, when Night Slayer was only a few months old. You know what I mean? Like, I wish for all that to happen, but unfortunately, that's just not the classic we're getting. So, like, you know, you gotta take it for what it is. And the no GDKP thing, I don't love it, but you know, it's a choice and they're sticking with it, and I feel like it's leading to like a hard reserve meta in Night Slayer. People are like hard reserving stuff. They're like making runs and like hard reserving stuff. Like, especially I think I've seen AQ20 where people are hard reserving stuff to sell in the auction house. You know, like people are going to find a way to get paid. Might have time to swing by Pert, but tell them I love them all. Mystic loves you guys, as you already know. MF, the MF in Mystic. Where the hell am I going here? Oh, that's right. I'm going to go get this Violet Trigan. It's not the same classic, but it's still fun to play. Yeah, exactly, Hannibal. Exactly. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm still having a good time. But like, we can't expect it to be a 2004 remake. Not to mention, every iteration of classic so far is being distilled into more and more sweat. Like the population is getting sweatier and sweatier and sweatier. Because the casuals probably enjoyed, right? Like, the casuals probably enjoyed the original classic. They enjoyed the 2019 classic. The anniversary classic has been the sweatiest version so far. If and when we get another fresh classic, it's going to be even sweatier again. Because more people have classic knowledge, the more people play it. More people are going to know how to get ahead. More people are going to want to get ahead, right? People are going to be herbing. People are going to be getting those Black Lotuses. And that's fine too. You know, that's you know, that's fine. I feel like it's just a reality that we have to acknowledge instead of like ignoring it. Almost 60. Thank you, Schmokin. 452 now, buddy. GDKPs are fun if you get a bunch of gold, but in turn promotes gold buying, which is unhealthy. Yeah, exactly. Because there are ways to turn USD into gold, illegal or not, the GDKP losing its footing. Facts. It really does. It really does. If they took care of the bots, which they wouldn't, because they're getting paid, like bots are paying subs. You know, they do these waves every so and again, but let's be honest, Blizzard doesn't really give a shit. Blizzard doesn't really give a shit about bots. I mean, that's the vibe I get, right? You'd think, you know, honestly, I feel like you could hire like 15 people. You could hire like 10 to 15 people and bots would be gone, dude. All the people farming in dungeons with like gibberish names, they'd be gone. Make them do a little test to see if they're a bot or not. Check where they're calling in from. I mean, most likely they're using a VPN, but still. I don't hate on people for buying gold, but I personally won't do it. I fish during the week and make plenty of gold in the game without buying it. I average 300 gold a week selling. Dude, that's nice. 300 gold a week selling fish? Hell yeah. Don't be a pansy, join the PvP realm. PvP realm is a really tough environment for casuals because they increase the sweats and there's no catch up. 100% DJ. You right. Yeah, I've bought gold before. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I have bought gold before. I did not buy gold on Night Slayer this time around, and I was kind of glad. I was kind of glad that I could farm the stuff that I wanted, and like put in the time to farm, and it was all good. Teleport me back to 2005 when I unironically used star shards on my Night Elf priest. Is that not the worst? Is that not the worst? Is that not the worst spell? Wait, did I not get this Violet Trigan? I did. Reload. I'm not going to do this ancient egg quest, I don't think, unless people are doing it right now. Or is there anyone doing this right now? I don't think they are in the zone. What was that? Did I miss something? No. Any gamers? Any gamers? Any gamers? No, I didn't get anything. 3 weeks keeps the bots making enough money to consider buying another account and doing it again. Keeps the rollover going, and the bot game time alone buys bots. 52. We could go to Ungoro at 52. We could start Ungoro at 52. As much as Ungoro scares me, it is a really good zone. It's one of my favorite zones. It's one of the scariest zones there, but it's one of my favorites. I love the quest loop in Ungoro. It's like one of the best ones in the game. We could also go finish Fellwood. We could finish Fellwood. Let's finish Fellwood. I feel like we do some more work in Fellwood first. That's what I'm thinking. Let's do some more work in Fellwood, and then we're gonna open up the next we're gonna do Sunken Temple as soon as we have enough time to do that. At 52 now, I think we're good to go. We hit 53 in the dungeon maybe, and then we just send it. I mean, I would go right now. I just don't have a lot of time. I just don't have a ton of time today. Mara, full run looking for one more AoE mage. You'll get all cloth loot. Pretty much. You'll get all the loot, pretty much. One tip to save you all: pull up the dino paths on a second screen and then don't be there. Yeah, the funny thing is I don't even have the like elite announcer, the like alerts that tell me. I don't even have those anymore. So okay, we're going to Ironforge, and then we're gonna go to... Is there anything in Booty Bay for me? Message in a bottle. I'm not gonna solo that guy. I'm not going on these ships. I'm not going on these ships. I refuse to go on the Bloodsail Buccaneer ships, guys. I lost a level 51 warrior trying to do those ship quests. Now I could probably do it. But I'm just scared. I'm just scared. I'm just scared to do it. Elite Announce is broken. That functionality is being removed violently from add-ons. It is pretty busted. PTSD from boats. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, it's the unit scan. The unit scan. This is like the newer version of unit scan, which is nice. We used to, back in my day, we used to have to put in our own names for the unit scans. Ultra Father, what's up, man? Thanks for coming through. Happy Thanksgiving, homie. Rareware and elite scanning is just not a thing anymore. Also gone in the war, scanning for friendly targets. Have you ever visited Afghanistan, Vanda? I have not. I have not visited Afghanistan. I've been in the Middle East. I've been in that area, but never stepped foot in Afghanistan. Yo, Ultra Father, how's the priest going? How's the priest going, buddy? Three bars from 25. Dude, you are a fast leveler, man. You are a fast freaking leveler, bro. I've also been kind of a slow leveler with this ultra hardcore. You're gonna pass Zaryu again? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. What level is Zaryu now? Is he like 30s? For the 17th time. He's 30. Nice. Well, maybe you guys can dungeon up though. That would be cool. That'd be cool. Getting in a dungeon with Zaryu would be fun. Good for the channel too. You know? Hoping to link tomorrow? Nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I've done it 2 times and he's fun too. Oh yeah, dude. I'll bet. I've never grouped with Zarya before. I grouped with I don't think you need to try and beat that lowest health record. No, I don't. 1.3% is scary, bro. That was Dark Shore. That was in Dark Shore. Oh no, who died? Who died? Level 60. What? In Zul'Farrak? What the hell was he doing, dude? You got 1.8 in SFK last night? Sheesh. I grouped with yeah, this is hardcore. This is ultra hardcore, DJ. This is ultra hardcore. Yeah. I grouped with Summit 1G once in hardcore during the add-on era. During the add-on era, I grouped with Summit 1G once. I tanked a Nomergon for him. But that was before I streamed. I wasn't streaming then. I wasn't streaming. But it was fun, dude. It was fun. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Yeah. That's my claim. That's my claim to fame right there. Right. Now look at me go. I need to get this slime quest. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I went here. I forgot all about this shit. I need to get this slime quest. I need to slime these Fellwood people, bro. Val, good morning, dude. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, man. Ultra, what's that even mean? Brother, Ultra, you don't know what Ultra... I'm just kidding. Okay, Ultra Hardcore is a community add-on.
Hulk Hogan, ultra hardcore, brother.
Oh, I wish I had that voice, dude. I can't get my heart rate monitor to fucking pair to the PC, so I'm still banned from even trying Ultra. Yeah, Villain says he's not going to do Ultra, bro, because his heart can't handle it. Okay, DJ, Ultra Hardcore. There's different versions of it. Everyone does whatever version they like. I'm doing it all except for Route Planner. But when I started this character, it was all extreme. So you have no mini map. You have no health bars. You have no action bars. You have no when you take damage, your screen gets darker and darker and darker as you go down in health. What else? What am I missing? I think that's the big one. Yeah, that's all the big stuff. Yeah. And then if you're a healer, your party frames are different too. That ooze thing is so not worth it. It takes forever clogging your quest log and bags. It's for Fellwood. Okay, so -1 enjoyment. Got it. DJ, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I saw someone playing ultra hardcore. Kush actually, which you guys probably know on Twitch for sure. I know Villain knows Kush. I saw him playing ultra hardcore like 4 months ago before it became a thing. And I was like, I was like, this is crazy, dude. I was like, this is absolutely crazy. Why would anyone do this? And then it became a thing, and here I am. I'm a slave. I'm a slave to the community. That ooze thing is not worth it. Well, okay, but I am going to Fellwood, and then I am going to Ungoro. You talked to Kush last night, Godsmack? -1 enjoyment. Gregorius, what up, brother? Good to see you, man. I'm the last human without a phone. Wait, Villain, are you telling me? When they released Diablo Immortal and they asked, don't you guys have phones? You were sitting there at home going, no, I don't have a phone. You're the only one, dude. You're the only one like, no, I don't have a phone. You know what I've been thinking about? I took personal offense. Bro, that's so funny. Straight up bullied. My man getting straight up bullied by Blizzard over here. Yo, Mr. J, where do these quests go? Oh, that is Ajara. That's right. These quests are in Ajara. Do I need to go? You know what? I could. Yeah. We're gonna get these Ajara quests too. We're gonna get these Ajara quests also because we're gonna be in that area. We're gonna do Felwood. We're gonna do Ajara. Yeah. Yeah. Let's send it. Let's fucking send it. Are you in here, my friend? Hello. Do I have enough quests? Do I have enough room? I do. Oh, I have 20 quests now. 20. You had a beeper back in the day? I'm just young enough to not have had a beeper. I like just barely made the cutoff to not have a beeper. Bunch of old ass motherfuckers in the chat today. Wait, am I talking about myself? Yeah. Yeah, just missed that one. Nokia is best, dude, right? Yo, Val with the 35 stream streak, you bad motherfucker, you. Holy shit. Thank you, Val. Thank you for that 35 stream streak, homie. It's always nice to have you in here, Val. Val is always in here complimenting me for my music. Which I love it. I love it. Validating my music choices. It's Doobie Brothers Radio today, boys. Doobie Brothers Radio. You developed the agoraphobia before cell phones became a thing. Ah, right. Okay, yeah. And now I'll play in Hall & Oates. Yep. Yep. It's good music. Yep. I'm 43. Godsmack. Hell yeah. There you go. Tactical rat charge? Tactical rat charge? Huh? I think I would have made this anyway, but yeah. Godsmack. Appreciate the follow, man. Welcome. Y'all had Snake on your phones? Of course I had Snake on my phone, Villain. What do you think? What else do you think I did on my phone? I got bullied into getting a cell phone by my wife. I now have one for work as well. You got one for the hose and one for the load, Samson? Snake, dude. I never had a Razr phone, Gregorius. I was always jealous of people with a Razr phone. That phone was fucking hot, dude. Chef up north, what up, man? Good to see you, dude. Happy Thanksgiving, man. I do celebrate it. John coming in. John, there he is. What's up, brother? John's at like a 45 watch streak or something. Probably close. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm grateful for the support. I'm grateful for y'all hanging out with me, you know, sometimes. I appreciate it. It's a lot. Canadian here. Thanksgiving was a month ago when crops were harvested. Right. Okay. Yeah. Right. That you know, that makes sense. That makes sense. That it's like a harvest day. Yeah. Why is the American Thanksgiving different? Someone tell me the story of Thanksgiving so I can tell my children today. It was like when Pilgrims and Native Americans met, right? We should not get into that. You're probably right, Villain. Because FDR declared it the last Thursday in November. Okay, fair enough. Right, soy and corn comes down, then it's Thanksgiving for the yield. Right, yeah. Makes sense. Pilgrims bought the natives' land and they celebrated, I think. Yeah. We probably shouldn't. Yeah, that's... Holy shit, dude. It's so fucked. It's all so fucked, isn't it? Thanksgiving is a political debate. Is it? All right, then we're not talking about it. Because what the fuck is a kilometer? The rest of the world outside, the USA knows. They made up a reason to kill and sell the most delicious bird ever. Facts. Facts. I hear turkeys are quite nice too. I hear turkeys can be really cool animals and like really loving. Bare hands with the raid. What up, homie? Good to see you, bro. How you doing, man? Nice. Yeah, nice. Nix, how you doing today? Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Happy Thanksgiving, Bare Hands. Happy Thanksgiving, Nix. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Am I the only raider? I don't know. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Tell everyone in the chat to pressure cook their turkey. Really? Why, DJ? Why don't you come over here and tell him, bro? Thanksgiving is for turkey and duck. It's just about eating. Let's enjoy it. Exactly, dude. It's just about eating. And it's the only it's like the only federal holiday where you get like you get 2 days off. So it's like Thanksgiving is like a fucking goated holiday. Cause you always get that Friday off too. Well, I mean, I'm not speaking for everybody, but I'm pretty sure Black Friday is a federal holiday. So people can go fucking nuts and trample and stampede, do the Walmart stampede. I don't care, man. I've accepted it. I've given up. You know, I swear fealty to our corporate overlords. Yeah, exactly, dude. There's no use in fighting it anymore. I was gonna try to get a Switch too. Make sure to eat your beans today. You trying to get beans, George? Beans. You trying to get beans? Beans. some beans. Is the Walmart stampede for Black Friday still a thing? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Big Thanksgiving wanted to push their pro-turkey agenda, so they came up with a parade to celebrate the day. Takes tinfoil hat off. No, Val, leave it on. Keep cooking, brother. Keep cooking. Let's keep going down this rabbit hole. I love a good conspiracy theory. Happy Turkey Day. You too, dogs. Good to see you, man. Hope you have a nice chill day with the fam. We're spending it with friends. We're having the Friendsgiving. The modern, the millennial generation coined Friendsgiving. I feel like. My TikTok page is full of conspiracy theories. Oh, dude, sometimes I love a good conspiracy theory. Speaking of conspiracy theories, have you guys seen this video? And if you've seen it, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it if you've seen it. WoW's Darkest Secret. Have you guys seen this? Have you guys seen this video? WoW's Darkest Secret. If you haven't seen this video, you need to watch this video. This video is insane. This is an insane conspiracy theory about WoW, dude. Can we get a fit check? Look at how comfy this guy is. What up, Mystic? Okay, guys, I'm gonna. If you haven't seen this, it's called WoW's Darkest Secret. I'm also gonna link it in my Discord. Join my Discord if you're not in there. Join the old Discord, homies. I'll put it in the live chat so you guys can watch it there if you want to. Gonna put it on my watch list. This video is incredible. I would love to react to this, but I've already seen it, and it's so good. I'm in a food coma until dinner. I linked the breakfast pic in guild chat. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Wait, you already had a fat breakfast, dude? Dude, you can't have a fat breakfast, dogs. That's not too fat. This looks delicious, actually. That looks delicious, actually. A good video, yeah. You like the cardigan? You like the cardigan, Mystic? Let's go, dude. The Mr. Rogers cardi. Bro's doubling down on meals today. It's gas. Thank you, bro. Thank you. It's one of my faves. It's one of my faves. It's so cozy. You can't eat breakfast the day of Thanksgiving. That's an amateur move. Gonna name change from Funk to Swang. Funkus Rogers. The old Mr. Rogers. I fast until dinner time so I can have 3 servings, really stretching that stomach out. You're eating a fat breakfast too, Nix? You're doing it wrong. It's giving to Lebowski. That's where I'm at, brother. That's hell yeah. I love that. God, I love that movie so fucking much, dude. I wish I could find the picture of me dressing up as the dude. I dressed up as the dude for a Halloween one year. Can you guys see it? I know you can. I know you can. Don't say no. And what I did was I took a half and half. I took a quart half and half container, and I emptied it out, and I drank my beer out of that. I drank my drinks out of that half and half container all night. Oh god. Over the line. Holy shit, dude. I love that movie so much. I love that movie so much. I totally vibe with that movie. We don't do lunch. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Yeah. A nice breakfast, skip lunch, early dinner. I feel like that's classic Thanksgiving schedule. We're gonna do like a little cheese board for lunch, like, you know, little grazing. We're gonna do we got some brie, we got some blue cheese, and we got some cheddar, and maybe some fruit in there too. And then we'll probably have dinner around like 4:35. Buying your coworkers donuts right now? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Are you at work right now, Mystic? Watering them plants? Good song, and you're sailing away in game. Is meant to be. Unfortunately, we don't get holidays off. Yeah, the plants don't care about holidays, do they? Yeah, right. Plants don't give a shit about Thanksgiving. You absolutely can. Eat food all day. Breakfast before 7, snacks out by noon, dinner at 4, eat 4 plates at dinner, then pick up leftovers until bedtime. Pure pro move during today is the ability to pack it all in all day. I'm gonna eat dinner at 4:30, right? And then pie. Oh shit, we gotta eat dinner early so we can have pie. Because our friends are coming over with their 4-year-old daughter. And my kids and her get along, so it's going to be awesome. But it can't be too late because really young kid bedtime shit. So we got to get dinner probably by 4. Then we can have pie at 5, right? Do you save room? Do you save room for pie, or do you wait an hour to have pie? I feel like there's no wrong answer there, right? What you mean? Everyone got to take that post-dinner nap? I wish I could nap, brother. Both. Why not both? Porque no los dos. Yep. Okay, fair enough. Yep. I eat it even if I'm stuffed. You guys are naturals. You don't like naps? I can't take naps. I can't take a nap. I have a hard time falling asleep at night too if I don't do something like active or like stimulating in the day. Yeah. My brain just doesn't shut off, dude. I just think about the wildest shit. You know, my brain just don't quit. Like I can't turn it off. I need to go to like a sleep therapist to like help me like. No, I don't have ADHD. I don't have an issue focusing when it's time to focus, but like before bed, I'm just like the mind wanders. Chocolate pecan pie sounds amazing. Yes, also pie midway through. Okay, so we're doing a little bit of this, a little bit of pie, after dinner pie, an hour later pie. Yeah. Do you guys really think that pie is better than cake, or do you just say that on Thanksgiving to make people feel better? Is pie actually better than cake? Try going on a walk before bed if the weather suits it where you are. That's a good suggestion, Nix. That's a good suggestion. Pie is way better. Key lime pie is the reason cake is number 2. Yo, someone who is making key lime pie? Someone said they were making key lime pie the other day. They both have their place. What a balanced neutral answer, Val. Naps are my favorite hobby. I'm the king of 30-minute power naps. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. If I exercise that day, I have a much easier time. I think it's also like a screens issue for me. Like I need to give myself time for my brain to like cool down before bed, not bread. My brain can be active on bread. You and I got the opposite problem, not exaggerating when I say this, but I fall asleep a literal 15 seconds after the head hits the pillow. I'm so jealous. That's how my wife does it too. Yeah, like I can't sleep on planes. My brain starts in the evening as well and start to think about kittens and every problem I have. Yeah. I think about problems too. Problems that aren't even problems, you know, but I think that's true for everyone thinks of shit that's not really a problem. Yeah, like I can't sleep on planes. Ashwagandha did wonders for easing the mind. I think we have some ashwagandha here. That's good to know. That's good to know. All right, I need to clear some quests. What am I clearing? I don't need that quest. Am I ever going back to Mardon? I don't know. I don't know. Am I ever going to do the ancient egg? Probably not. But I have a spot now, so that's I'll hold on to it for now. I can sleep anywhere. 15 years of service, I learned to sleep when I could and where I could. Yeah, dude, that totally makes sense. That totally makes sense. I'm the one rocking back and forth in a full panic saying we're all gonna die on planes. Really? I'm not too, you know what it is, Nix? I'm not too worried about planes, but the older I get, the less I travel and the more intrusive thoughts I have. The more intrusive thoughts I have, the older I get. And the less, like, I used to travel so much more, obviously, before kids, before family. You know, that's probably natural for a lot of people. But now, dude, I'm like, now I start to get those intrusive thoughts. You know how I calm myself down? I calm myself down by thinking I'm not in control and there's nothing I can do about it. If the plane crashes, it is what it is. That's obviously that's probably not helpful for everybody. But that's what I do anyway. I'm like, if now's my time, now's my time. Bye. But yeah, right. That's the only thing. I'm just like a naturally, like I'm a fatalist kind of person. And sometimes, you know, it just helps you cope with the world around you, I feel like. Oh, we're going to Ajara. Yo. When I fly, I'm usually asleep before we even leave the ground. Jesus, man, that's crazy. I flew in the military, so commercial flights are so tame, it puts me right to sleep. Were you a pilot in the military, Samson? Or did you fly, like, you mean like flying? What service were you in? I was in the Navy, so I very rarely flied. We always just got on the boat. Got to get ready for the day ahead. It was fun chatting and watching you play well. Thanks, Godsmack. I appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate the follow. I miss the days you could stay up 72 hours on a LAN party with the boys without any boosts. Right? Hell yeah. You were a flight engineer on helicopters? Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. That's an awesome role. That overthinking mentality. Yeah. They told us not to think, and I went the opposite direction. I think ads are going on right now. Sorry, homies. Sorry. Flight. Being a flight engineer is a crazy job. I don't think Samson can hear me, but that's a crazy job. You were Air Force Special Operations? Is that Air Force Special Ops? What is Air Force Special Ops? That's like recon, right? That's what they call their special ops. Guys, if you're watching on Twitch and you don't like ads, you try YouTube. Sammy with a follow. Thanks, Sammy. Welcome in. And thanks for the likes as well. Yo, Real, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. All right, y'all. We're in Ajara now. What the hell am I doing in Ajara, by the way? That's right. I'm going to do this quest. This quest that scares the shit out of me. Do you see how red this is? Do you see? This is a heat map that shows you where people die in hardcore. That's for this quest right here. These blood elves are nasty, dude. These blood elves are nasty. They're unforgiving. All right, we got the runes as well. I bet the stress level is huge on hardcore at that level. It definitely grows. It definitely grows. It definitely grows. But you know what? What are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? You gotta just send it. Oh, dude, I need to go to. You know what I need to go to? Actually, I need to go to Astronar. I need to go to Astronar. I need to cook some. I need to cook some, and I need to buy food. I'm out of food. I'm out of all the food that I want to eat. Let's see, what do I need for cooking here? Spider sausages and tender wolf steaks. We're gonna make those. We're gonna make some sausages and steaks. Rescue, insert special operations troops in and out of live combat zones. Okay, nice. Yeah. That's crazy, Samson. That's crazy. P3 flight engineers are greater than Hilo? Why do you say that, Jorik? Is that what you did? Is that what you did? Damn it, Funk, calling me out on my 1 out of 300 cooking. I never get cooking unless I play hardcore. I never get cooking unless I play hardcore. Or very, very rarely. And I almost never go fishing. I just don't really care. I want to start to play again, but man, I feel I don't have the time. So playing hack and slash PoE. Are you playing PoE 1 or PoE 2? I never really got into PoE. Not a flight engineer, but I've been around. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Jork, you excited about the games tonight? What do you think? It's gonna be should be a good one. Should be a good one. Yeah. It should be a good one. Should be spicy. Yeah, Burrow's back. Yeah. Yeah. But first game back. We'll see how it goes. I usually grab cooking and have it done. Done and at level. Yeah. Cooking's nice. Cooking's nice. PoE 1. I got PoE 2 as well, but my computer likes PoE 1 better. Fair enough. Yeah, at least you learned it. Fixed wing flight engineer will never be better. Fixed wing flight engineer equals gear up, feet up mentality. Gear up, feet up, dude. That's so funny. We're talking about like the landing gear. Once the landing gear is up, you're chilling. I'm trying to translate for the non-military people out here. You know. Ethan, thanks for the likes. Happy gobble gobble day to you too, man. I got that hack and slash love from Diablo 2. Yep. Mary Gray, what's happening? Good to see you. Okay, I need to buy food. Homemade cherry pie, right? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this one time and one time only. IYAOYAS. I don't know what that means anymore. I think I might have forgotten what that means. Tank DM, it was fun. Hell yeah, Posy, let's go, dude. We tanking out here. Ethan, thanks for the follow, homie. I mean, thanks for the share. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, Diablo 2 was such a good game when it came out. Still is. I really enjoyed Diablo 2 Remaster. Fixed wing flight engineers are overpaid crew chiefs. Got a little military spat going on here. Brings me back. It brings me back. Where the hell's the trade goods vendor, guys? Oh, if you ain't ordnance, you ain't shit. Okay. Yeah. Ordnance people are special. Ordnance people are very special. Yeah, the red jerseys, yeah. I know. It takes a special person to be an ordnance. I think my brother was in ordnance in the army. My brother was an officer, though, which I was not. I was enlisted. Got to try the remaster. I haven't yet. A lot of addicts in PoE, that casino gamble type. Shame. Yeah. Shame for getting paid more, right? Dude, I would have been an officer if I could have been. I didn't have a degree when I joined the military, though. Crossed over to IT, though. That seems way more chill than ordnance. Okay, cool. We got Fellwood, we got Ajara. We have a lot on our plate. We have Fellwood, we have Ajara, we have Sunken Temple. And then after all that, we get to go to Ungoro at like level 53, 54. Like, holy crap. That's actually kind of nice. That's actually really, really, really nice. And then after Ungoro, we go to Western Plaguelands. Ungoro to Western Plaguelands, the two scariest zones in hardcore for me by a long shot. And then maybe after that, we go to Eastern Plaguelands. Maybe we go to, gosh, I don't know. I don't know what we do. I don't know what we do after that. Maybe a little Winter Spring. You know, things are getting pretty scarce. That crater is a death trap. Happy Thanksgiving, Tina and Ezra. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Does that heat map track dungeon deaths? I don't know, DJ. I don't know. I don't think so, because there's nothing here in Zul'Farrak. Thanks, Ezra. Thanks for the heart me. Mad respect to weapons, one mistaken people die. Facts, dude. Facts. I don't think so, DJ. I don't think so. Or else Alderman would be like massive. Yo, Tina with the November. What's up? Thanks, Tina. I appreciate that. Let's see. Badlands. Badlands is where, yeah. If it tracked deaths, if it tracked deaths in dungeons, Alderman would be a deep, deep blood red, I feel like. I want to keep going, but I'm kind of at a stopping point right now, guys, and I'm almost at the end of my time anyway. I gotta go do Thanksgiving in real life now. Yeah. I think I'm gonna end it here. I think I'm gonna end it here. Give my wife some time before we have some friends over. As she has given me time now. Guys, if you're not subscribed to me on YouTube, please go subscribe to me on YouTube. That is actually the most help that you can give me. Trying to get YouTube up to 1,000 subs so I can monetize from there. Just like that one little, you know, any little bit that I can get makes a big difference for me. So Dinosaur wants a guild invite. Let's do that real quick. My YouTube, let me link it. This is my YouTube, guys. Please sub if you're not subbed over there. It really helps me, and honestly, I'm very, very grateful for you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for making this like a thing that, you know, could potentially be a thing. I don't know, we'll see, right? But yeah, have a great Thanksgiving. You know, just be, that's all I can say. Have a great Thanksgiving. And if you're not in America, have a great Thursday. Thursday's a great day of the week, right? Have a great freaking Thursday. Let's go. Let's raid out. Let's send the Thanksgiving love over to someone else. Should they be American? Let's raid someone playing Ultra, or let's trade Vibes, guys. Let's trade Vibes. If you guys don't know Vibes, Vibes is awesome. Vibes a freaking gamer. He does a lot of cool things. He's a griefer. You've probably seen his TikToks. He griefs people. He makes like trolls, and then he goes to Coldridge Valley for the dwarves and the gnomes, and he griefs people. Go hang out with Vibes, guys. He is the griefing king. Yeah. That's where I'm going to send y'all. And yeah, what can I say? What can I say that I haven't already said? Let's start the raid going. It's going to take a second to get going. Griefing on Thanksgiving is crazy. He's on the EU servers, dude. They don't know that it's the greatest holiday. You know, they're oblivious. Much love. You too, Mystic. Really appreciate the galaxy, homie. Tina, thanks for the November gift. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Appreciate y'all. Have fun with your uncle. Have fun with the extended family. All those fun conversations today. Don't tell me about them. That's for you. That's for you and you alone. Okay. Bye, everybody.